Welcome. Welcome to Maes Healing Rooms. If you've come here, I would imagine you have some health questions. You're interested in health. Well, thank you for coming. I am excited that you are here because you are going to learn some new things today. I am a health coach. I am an author, and I have written a book entitled Consider Your Ways, Discover Your Health Potential. It is a true account of how my health went into a very overdrawn account until I crashed. And when I crashed hard. And I really lost a whole lifestyle, and it changed my life drastically. I had to take major steps. And so I want to encourage you that if you're asking, why am I so tired? Why don't I have any energy? I have chronic fatigue. I have fibromyalgia. I have arthritis and allergies. All of these things. I had every one of them. I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, Crohn's disease, kidney failure, liver failure, chronic fatigue, every kind of allergy. I had irregular heart rhythms. I saw every specialist, 12 different specialists, while we lived in Minnesota. And so I had many diagnoses. But I became very allergic to all the medicines because, of course, through my lifetime I had an extreme amount of antibiotics that wiped out my internal environment. Of course, I did not realize that or know what was going on, and did not realize how it was creating a debit in my health account. And so I continued on in life, pursuing, had a bit of a type A personality, go, push. And I was about to learn how that all had to change. And when I did, I ended up going to Arizona because there was an arid environment there, as you know, that was drastically different from Minnesota where I'd lived. And it was so much drier. It helped the extreme yeast that I had from head to toe, and it helped the mold sensitivity that I had developed. And so that was one little start on my journey back. And as we lived in Arizona, we were dumped in the mecca of alternative medicines at Prescott, Arizona, which was wonderful. I learned to apply many different alternative learning modalities, and I studied with many different teachers because that's the route I would take. Study it. If you don't understand it, study it. Find out and get some accurate information as to what is going on. That's something that I've discovered. Most people do not have accurate information as to how their body functions, are not aware of the body talk that they're ignoring. And so I'm here to help you look at your body talk. And I have to ask you, are you full of SIP? Do you know what that is? What body talk are you ignoring? Because there is a lot of body talk that we do ignore. All through my life, there was huge body talk telling me, hey, wait a minute, you need to do something to recolonize your intestinal tract. Well, I didn't understand it, and I wasn't listening. And because I didn't listen, I paid a big price. But it has turned out to be a blessing. As my husband and I lived in Arizona and I applied these, it was very important to be very consistent. You don't come to restoration without consistently applying with much diligence. I had dropped down to 82 pounds, and I was only able to live in a porcelain trailer at one time. A porcelain trailer is a very miserable place to live. The floor, ceiling, walls are all porcelain, and the reason being is that it was the only thing I could tolerate. I was allergic to all the chemicals and the products in a house and all the furniture, so I had no furniture. I had nothing. If you walked out of your house today, you left all your furniture, all your dishes, everything. You had some blankets, pillows, and some water, and that's it. How would you survive? I did. I lived in the deserts of Arizona, and for a while in my car. That's a pretty desperate place to be. And your body is so weak, so exhausted, so alone, that it's very difficult. But I did know I'm going to study this out. And I did, and learned to apply it. Not without help from my husband. He was a huge part of being able to help me. It took a huge toll on him too, and he had several health issues through that time. But we learned to apply all the natural modalities and apply them and never give up and never give up. It took time. We were in Arizona 12 and a half years. Through that time, I became a health coach and started to coach people, and I saw beautiful things happen as they came in, and we started to turn everything around. It applied acupressure, kinesiology to their health, changed their diet, and all removed from their body all of their body care products that were knocking down their immune system. I became allergic to every body care product and laundry detergents and everything like that. So, of course, everything had to change. And, of course, necessity is the mother of invention. And I had to develop something that I could put on my skin. Well, my skin at one point was red, burning, swollen, itchy, hurt, horrible looking. I looked pathetic, and especially when you're 82 pounds. And one lady in Arizona said, if I looked like that, I'd be horribly terrified. Well, I'm here to say my skin did heal again, and I have developed Maes Facial Rejuvenating Oil. And that has been a huge part of my healing, and that's all I use. It's what I developed because I know it's what feeds your skin. It will not cause your skin to be more acidic, and it just helps you and not tears away from your health. It does not add a burden to your health account. So because that's what I've used, I want to offer that to you to be able to use for everybody. It's not just for women, it's for children, men, everybody can benefit from it. But as I was health coaching, of course, the teacher learns the most, and I learned so much from the wonderful people that I've had the privilege of coaching. And I have such a passion to coach you, a passion to help you know you can come to restoration. As the word behind me is restoration. If you need restoration in your heart, if you have a broken heart, if you have a broken spirit, because we don't just heal physically. I had to heal body, mind, and spirit, and I needed healing in all those areas. And I had to come to understand that and learn and allow the healing to happen. And of course, forgiveness is a huge part of that. So I want to encourage you that you can come to restoration. And that is the word of the week. This week, I want you to email me and tell me, what does restoration mean to you? How do you need restoration? And email your health questions. What questions are burning inside of you? How down do you feel? Email it to maesrooms@yahoo.com. That's maesrooms@yahoo.com. And the 8th email that I get will get a free bottle of Maes Rejuvenating Facial Oil and a bag of tea that I have made. Because as I looked in the marketplace, I did not see a tea that was mixed with red raspberry and lemon balm. And the reason I mixed them is because one thing that I see is everybody is searching for why they cannot sleep at night. This is not a medicine. It's red raspberry and lemon balm. And it works naturally to calm your system. It may lower your blood pressure. It can reduce menstrual cramps. It increases the strength in your uterine walls. It helps digestion. When my husband, who is a big fellow, has 1 cup about 7 o'clock at night, he sleeps like a baby. It calms the mind so that you can sleep. It brings restoration because you need healing sleep to be able to restore. And that has been a huge part of my healing, to be able to have restorative sleep. Restoration. Hope. That's why I am here. Hope. What hope means is healing our personal environment. And that's to find out, what is your personal environment? What are all of the things that are causing deficits to your health account? We need to know that. And that's what I want to help you find out. And that's what my book, Consider Your Ways, Discover Your Health Potential. I want you to discover what your health potential is. There's no ceiling on your health. I came back from being so down, so devastated, not being able to even function in life. And I am here to tell you there is hope. Your personal environment can be healed, but you have to take the first step. You have taken the first step by coming to these rooms. And one little encouragement, one word, one new thought at a time. And I just want to leave all lupus patients with a couple of very important things that maybe you know, maybe you have not tried this. It is proven that gluten intolerance can be a trigger for lupus fermentation, and also eating beef. If you're eating too much beef or that's your main diet meat, consider leaving those two foods out of your diet for at least 2 weeks, and see what happens if you're significantly improving. There are so many other foods that you can put in there. You will not be deprived, but you could remove a trigger for lupus. So go for it. You got nothing to lose and everything to gain by just removing that. And just go for it, knowing that yes, there are things we can do in our diet. My diet, as Hippocrates said years and years ago, let food be your medicine and medicine be your food. That's it. That's what I get. I don't take supplements. I take a tremendously good acidophilus product that I will recommend to you because we need to recolonize our intestinal tract. That's the foundation of our healing. And if your intestinal tract is not healed, you're not going to have health. And then to apply consistently, persistently. Never give up, never give up. Every day, eating what you need to eat. And your body can have the nutrition that it needs to make energy, vitality, a balanced immune system, balanced minerals in your body. You can get it from your diet. But you have to learn how to do that. And guess what? It requires cooking. Not microwaving, but cooking. And that's kind of a skill that we have to kind of relearn in our society. So I just want to encourage you, don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. Send your questions and your meaning for our word of the week. Don't forget the word of the week, restoration. There is restoration for you. There is hope. There is healing. Your personal environment can be healed. I'll be looking forward to your emails.